Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Good morning. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie, and we are diving into winning the war in your mind. So here's what I want you to know. If you're brand new, I need you to post new below. If you've been here for a while, welcome. I recognize a lot of your names as you hop on, or if you comment or you share, or a lot of you send me messages throughout the day, and your presence matters. So thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Happy Labor Day, depending on where you're tuning in and the time that you're listening. If you're listening or live, it's Labor Day. So what are you doing to celebrate today? Are you having fun? Some of you are working. My parents work in the medical field and often work on every holiday. So I'm actually used to not really celebrating holidays on holidays. I grew up with parents in the medical field, and so they would be like, it's Labor Day, we're going to work. They have to save lives, right? All right, here's what we're doing. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. And it could be the random stuff that's growing outside. I'm tuning in from Minnesota. I want you to share with me. Where are you tuning in from? Man. All right. Are you ready? So here's what we're doing this morning. You guys, this is ridiculous. Here's what we're doing this morning. Whatever's growing outside needs to stop growing outside. I reject any allergies in Jesus' name. For real. Here's the deal. Okay, I think I'm done. Here's what we do in the mornings. First of all, if you're watching, or maybe you're just listening, and you need some food help, recipe help, continue to tune into the page. There's lots of recipes. Whether you go, I currently have no voice, Tiffany. I'm like, goodness. KetoMomSecrets.com. You can click on recipes. You can click on how to get started. You can click on book club and so much more to help you on your journey. You can always send me a message, whether it's on Instagram, KetoMOM Secrets, Facebook, KetoMOM, and ask questions and connect, and I will help you. My goal in the mornings, and we actually haven't started school yet. So if you don't know me personally, and I say personally meaning you haven't been here for a while, I am a mom of 4 daughters. I have an incredible husband. We homeschool. And so we will get our life a little bit more back on track or more structured here very soon. And so with that, I'll be doing the lives more consistently earlier. But I just let my kids sleep. They're actually still sleeping right now. And so when we start our school, that means you'll have a live earlier in the morning. My goal every morning is to help you with your mindset. And so it's super important. It is, I feel like, one of the most important things if your goal is fat loss. And you might be going, Stephanie, what in the world does your mindset have to do with fat loss? Everything. 100% everything. I don't feel like people take enough time to deal with their mindset, their thinking, their thought process, the fact if they can believe they can or can't. Everything starts in your mind. If you believe that you can or if you believe that you can't, that's the results you're going to get. How do you encourage yourself? What happens if there's not accountability around you? Like, there are so many things that start right here. It comes out in your words. It comes out in your actions. And if you've been going around the same mountain of trying to lose the weight or feeling healthy and it's not working, I would suggest that you take a step back and go, I'm going to figure out what I'm thinking about. I'm going to focus and have an awareness of my thoughts, because that is where it starts. Maybe this is your first time hearing this. The book that we're going through is called Winning the War in Your Mind. It's by Groeschel. He's a pastor He's got multi-sites, but my husband used to actually work for this church. So we used to live in Oklahoma. Hi, Oklahoma friends on here. We've lived lots of places, but we used to live in Oklahoma, and my husband worked for the church called Life Church. He helped with the YouVersion Bible app and so many different things. And so anyways, here's the thought I want to give you today. Are you ready? Your mind is a battlefield, and the battle for your life is always won and lost in your mind. We're on chapter 1. I'm going to say it again. Tell me yes or no if you agree with this. Give me a thumbs up. If you say yes, give me a thumbs no. If you say no, your mind is a battlefield, and the battle for your life is always won and lost in your mind. He says it's hard to imagine, but he says, I want you to think about this. Every day you are engaged in a battle. Some people might not agree with that. I 100% agree. Are you aware of it? You may not recognize the battle that you're in while it's wreaking havoc on your life. Ever wonder why you can't shake a habit? Why you feel like you cannot connect with God? Why you lose your temper so easily? Why you often make bad decisions? Why you and your spouse fight all the time? Why you're consumed with worry, fear, and negativity? Why? Your mind is in a war zone and you are under attack. It's critical that you become aware of the fight. He goes, if you ignore the battle, you lose the battle. It starts in your mind. Why can't I get healthy? Why can't I go to the gym? Why am I constantly choosing bad food? I'm talking just about your health journey, but you could engage that in any area of your life: relationships, finances, marriage, parenting, anything, right? Your spiritual life and your health journey, right? Starts in your mind. And if you ignore the battle, if you don't have an awareness of your thoughts, if you don't take time to figure this out, then you will lose. All right? So here's what I'm doing. I'm just briefly going over a couple things in chapter 1 that I read. The entire book is great. You can grab it. If you don't grab it, you can just listen to a couple cliff notes from me. What if you buy into the lie that you'll never be good enough? Or what if you make too many mistakes? Or that God doesn't really care about you, or that you'll never be able to stop doing what you're currently doing? Listen to this, it's super powerful. Are you ready? A lie believed as truth will affect your life as if it were true. So the things that you are running in your mind, I'll always be like this. I was told it's genetics, it's in my family. I can't be skinny. I'll always be overweight. I'm not the gym person. I'm not a morning person. Even the smallest thing like, I'm not a morning person. Well, I don't believe there's morning people and night people. It's called choices. You stay up later, you get up early. You sit on the TV and watch the news, or you get up and read something. Like, a lie believed as if it was true will affect your life as it was true, if it was true. I can't go to the gym. I can't, I won't, I'll never is a lie, but believed as truth if you allow it, which therefore you will be stuck where you're at for the rest of your life if you don't have an awareness of the lie and then work on fixing it. And it starts right here. I love that. Okay, chances are good that you have your own set of lies holding you back. The lies nearly can destroy you, it can derail you, it can hold you back from what you are called to accomplish in your life. There's a couple. All right. Living your life by a lie is a lot like believing the door is locked when it isn't, on the other side of freedom. But you first have to commit to some personal lie detections to experience the abundance of abundant life that will lead you. So this book has exercises and questions and things that you can go through. I'm not going to read them to you. If you're like, I actually need to work on this, this is an incredible book. And if you do it and do it full out, there'll be questions and things you can write. And here, take a screenshot of the book. It's called Winning the War in Your Mind. So chapter 1 is about figuring out the lies, detecting the lies, having an awareness of your mindset. And there's one thing he's going to have you do in this chapter. You're going to actually pay attention. You're going to think about the things you're thinking about. That's what you're going. Even if today you have a little notebook, or you take notes in your phone and you're like, I have to actually think about the things I'm thinking about, because it first starts here. And so basically, he says, if you think that you can't do something, you probably won't. If on the other hand, you think you can, odds are you will. The same is true with your problems. If you dwell on them, they will overwhelm you. But if you look for solutions, you will find them. Who you are today is a result of your thoughts in the past, and who you become in the future will reflect what you think about today. So, with all of that, the thought is this. Here's the goal for today. Are you ready? The goal is to think about what you think about. Think about what you think about. What consumes your mind? And if you can just do it for one day or the next couple days, have a little notebook in your pocket or a piece of paper, and when a thought pops into your mind, write it down. And you need to write them down, and then you need to give them a positive, or circle the ones that are positive, cross out the ones that are negative, so you can go, today I was thinking about how irritated I am with the fact that I can never make good food choices. That's a negative thought. Okay, well, that's a negative thought. So then you have an awareness, and then your solution is, I actually can make good choices. I have to give my time to do it. I have to give myself a planning day. All right, Sunday is going to be my day where I plan my meals. Because if I plan, then I can make better choices. Oh, I have an awareness of my negative thoughts cause me to make bad choices. How do I have positive thoughts? I read a book. I listen to a podcast. I got up this morning and wrote down the things I was thankful for. If I can get into routine of being grateful and thankful, right? And if I can understand and think about what I'm thinking about, as soon as I have an awareness that was negative and that was positive, you can make a negative and positive list on your notebook. Then under the negative ones, you can go, okay, how do I fix this? If you don't know how to fix it, send me a message. Ask somebody. Hey, here's the thought that's running in my head. How do I fix this? Because it's clearly not serving me. I need to switch it. I need to change it. I need to take that thought out and replace it with a positive thought, right? So that is what chapter 1 is about. It's about detecting the lies in your mind and what you're thinking and replacing them with a better thought. That is what we're working on. So this book is incredible. We've gone through this book before. So if you go to KetoMOMsecrets.com and you click on book club, we went over, I think last year, and I loved it. And I wanted to do a book that's pertainable here. There's so many books. There's so many incredible books, even different books I'm reading. But the mindset is so important that, did you know that you need to hear something 17 times approximately before you actually take action on it, or before you're like, oh, that's a good idea? Right? So, how do you start? Hey, send me a message if you have a question of how do you start. I don't know what you want to start. Eating healthy, getting stronger, working on your mindset. If you have specific questions, you can ask them below, and I'll send you a message. So my message to you, Denise, is, what do you want to start? And if you send me a message, we can chat back and forth about what you wanting to start, or what you're needing, the guidance that you're needing. I am not perfect. I've been through a lot. We'll be married 18 years in November. So I feel like we have a lot of marriage advice we could give. We have teenagers we're raising. So I feel like I have a ton of advice I could give to raising infants and toddlers and working on teenagers, or some books that I've been reading. Spiritually, I would say our family isn't perfect, but we've been through a lot. We've had some incredible awareness in life. And so even if you have questions about parenting, or I get a lot of questions about homeschool, or finances. My husband is great with finances. We didn't get there overnight, but he's learned a lot as we have gone. And there's just different spokes in your life. And I tell people this often. You might be struggling with your fat loss because you're stress eating because your finances are out of whack. So what does that mean? If you keep trying to fix the food issue, but it's not the food issue, it's your finances, you need to go fix your finances, because that, in a sense, will fix your food and your finances, right? If you're stressed about money, you've got to go, I need to figure this out. I need to stop going to Target. I need to stop spending so much money. I need to have a budget, because when I do that, I don't stress eat. What is causing you? It's probably not just the fact that you can't make better choices. It's usually tied to something else in your life. You know how to eat healthy. You know going to the gym and moving your body is going to help. You know you should drink your water. You know that you should get more sleep and less stress, right? You know that you shouldn't eat the Twinkie. You should go for the strawberry. I don't know. You know what to do. And if you actually gave yourself a little bit of time to think about it, you would go, well, I stress eat because I'm frustrated with my marriage. I stress eat, I eat out of emotion, I eat out of whatever because I'm stressed about my children or my schooling or my job. If you can get down to the root of it, what is causing it so that you can go fix that, which will help you not stress eat or eat out of emotion, right? There are things that are probably affecting it, and it's an awareness, it's a thinking, it is a, oh my goodness, you're right. I need to go fix my relationship with my child or my boss or my spouse, right? So give yourself some time today. What is causing you to stress eat? Where is the battle being, like, what are the negative thoughts in your mind? What you think about, you're going to get. What you think about, you're going to get. The life you are, where you're at, I'll say this one more time because I loved how he said it, and then I'll let you go. And you guys can go enjoy your wonderful holiday. I don't know if it's really a holiday. I mean, it's a holiday. I want to say this again. Are you ready? Hold on. That's not what I wanted to say. You ready? Oh, I said a lie believed as truth will affect your life as true. And then I wanted to read so many underlines, but I circled them in purple. Maybe I didn't. No, I don't know what I wanted to say to you. Oh, who you are today is a result of your thoughts in the past, and who you become, here's the key, today. Who you become in the future will reflect what you think about today. So today, take some time to have an awareness. Think about what you're thinking about. Write it down, and let's figure out how to change the negatives into positives. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Here's the book we're going through. You can take a screenshot, go grab it for yourself, or just continue to tune in here. Otherwise, message me with questions. Head over to KetoMomSecrets.com. If you want ketones, today is the last fun day for a fun sale for the current day of Labor Day sale. So if you've never tried my mom fuel and you want to know more about that, it's pretty incredible. You can post sale in the comments. I hope you have a great day. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.